Good morning, or hello, whatever time of day it is for you when you do the workout. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. For me and for anyone who's here right now, it's Monday morning, 9 a.m., January 24th, and we are ready to go. And I'm a little excited this morning because I see that it's snowing outside. So if you're not excited about that story, but come on, it's January. It's what we do around here. Let's start with some nice big stretches. Special hello to Connie. Hello. Up and down. And let's just inhale and let's go over to one side. So big stretch up first and then over. Oh, yes. And today, as you know, is ball class. So if you have one of these, excellent. If you don't, well, you might either want to modify the exercises or choose a different workout. But I think you'll like this one. So, and as I've said before, I do have extra balls and bouncing around here. So if you need one and you live close to me, let me know. I can get it to you. Big circles all the way around. Sit down into it. Up, and around. And one more time to the top, and then we will switch directions down. So today, because it's a ball workout, there won't be a lot of cardio. Lots of core, lots of strength, and that kind of thing. So you know the drill. Let's take our arms out to the side. Little circles to start. So I don't know if we'll use the ball to warm up, but we'll be jumping right in shortly after the warm up. Are your circles getting bigger? Yes, mine too. Okay, big circles, so big I have to move away from the back wall. Okay, let's bring the arms around, backs of hands come toward each other so that you really stretch in between your shoulder blades and back. Stretch it out. Big. And of course, since we're stretching them out here, we're going to do the opposite and try to squeeze them together by going backwards. So squeeze your shoulder blades together back here and around. Good. And around, squeeze them together. One more time. Good. Okay, let's take a nice, just a good old stance here, athletic stance. We're going to drive our arms up. Can you see my fingertips reaching for the ceiling? Hands are spread, and then we're going to bring our arms down like this. This is when I hear all the crunching and crackling. I don't know about you. Bring your arms up. Fingertips are spread and they're pointing up toward the ceiling, and then you're just bringing your your elbows down. Is this a Monday morning thing again where I forget basic nouns? Oh dear, last one here. Fingers pointing up, bring those elbows down and squeeze your shoulder blades. Okay, shake it out a little bit. The interpretive dance portion of the workout is now complete. So we can just jump a little bit or leave your toes on the ground, lift your heels, shake things out, or you can jump. It's up to you. Not everybody likes to jump, but it's kind of fun. You don't have to go high. I can't go high. I might hit my head on the ceiling. That would be a big jump. Okay, what else? Let's go for side lunges. So we're not holding these ones. We're doing dynamic stretching. Warming up. So sit into one leg, sit into the other. I'm only stopping so that I can show you that you really want to sit into this leg, okay? And stretch this one out straight as much as you can. Maybe you want to lift your foot onto the heel. You'll feel that even more probably in the adductors. Maybe it's too early in the workout for that. You choose. Okay. Right, come back into the center. Feet are pointing forward, and we're just pushing back. Actually, we're not really pushing back. I always say push on your knees, but really, you're just straightening your legs. The hands are just there as a prop. Okay, so stick that rear end up to feel something in the backs of your legs. Okay, and then come on up. Nice, let's do a little joint warm up. So holding onto your knee, we will do little ankle circles. Holding onto your knee and keeping your balance. There we go. Back on track. And then let's go the other direction. Oh, I didn't mean fall the other direction. I meant change the direction of your ankle circles. We go. Whoops. And let's do knee. You can always hold on to a wall if you need to, but you don't need to. You're fine. Okay, so knee is the fulcrum. We're just warming it up. Okay, it stays in the same spot, and now it doesn't. Now we're going from the hip, forward and back. Just warming up, and I'm coming forward again because I'm going to show you the sideways one. Sideways. Okay, I always think of this as the running warm-up, and usually people are holding on to something when they do this. So if you're not, good for you. And if you're falling, well, I just did too. Let's do one more thing on that side before we switch legs. Knee up, and we'll go around. Big-ish circle around. So this is external rotation that I'm doing because I'm opening up. Okay, and then we switch it to internal rotation of the hip joint. Around, come bringing your leg in toward the midline of your body. Okay. Whoop. And there we go. We'll put it down and we will do the same thing on the other side. So get your balance. Maybe you were on your strong side. Maybe you were on your not as strong side. So wherever you are now, woo! That's me getting my balance. Okay. That's me falling. Don't look. Let's switch direction with our ankle circles. You don't have to hold on either. You can just have that knee floating up there, whatever you like. Okay, change it to knee. Warm up the knee joint. Okay, and then hip joint. Here we go. Forward and back. Forward and back. Hope you had a nice weekend. It was beautiful, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken. There we go. And across and across. Nice straight leg, just kicking. I don't know, what are you kicking? Soccer ball? Maybe. Okay, and then our last thing, a little bit of hip movement here. Okay, clunk, clunk. And other direction, around, trying to keep your upper body still. There we go. When are we getting to the balls? They're coming, don't worry. Gotta warm up, gotta warm up. Okay, speaking of warming up, let's do a few little running or walking fast on the spot. Whatever you like. Okay, and then we're going to do a little more core because there's going to be quite a bit of core in this workout. Because that's just the nature of balls. They force you to use those stabilizing core muscles. So I'm lifting my heels so I can get even more rotation. Maybe you are too. And then let's go up to one side. You know the drill, across and down. Up and over your shoulder. Sit down. Push your hands past your heel. Nice. Cross and down. One more time, and then when we come up, we will go to the other side and do the same thing. Across and down. Up, down. There we go. Nice. Did I even say, how are you feeling today? I hope I did. How are you feeling today? Good? Revved and ready, as I like to say. Maybe you're revved and ready right now. So, good. Let's jump right in. Got your ball. Does it have a suitable amount of air in it? Good. You don't want it squishing completely flat, but you also don't want to be sitting on a billiard ball kind of thing really hard. So, yeah. Here's how much air mine has. Boy, that was helpful, Anne. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, we're going to come on down. If you want to put a mat out, you can. I have a squishy floor here anyway, so I don't think I'll bother for the first few exercises. But we are going to be kneeling, so take care of those knees if you want something a little bit softer underneath them. And remember, even live, you can stop this video at any time if you need to get your water or your ball or mat, whatever. Stop it and start it again. You won't miss a thing, for better or worse. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Let's go out to the side. You can see my leg. I can't really see very well, but we are going out to the side, trying to keep our upper body still. We did lots of maybe not lots, but I felt them last week, glutes kind of things. So just to continue that theme, we're doing a few more. Maybe your glutes are all ready anyway from last week, or from other workouts you've done, other things. Maybe you got out skiing. I went skate skiing this weekend, which is a good glutes workout. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's better than crying. Right, you ready? Let's go. I'm looking at the clock. Let's go 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds like this, and then I have to move my ball forward because, there we go, last one. Because we're going to do a similar thing, but we're going leg out to the side, going forward, drawing an arc, and going back. So, also glutes, also feeling it. We didn't used to start ball workouts on the ground like this, but what the heck, shaking things up a bit. Crazy. Forward and back, up. Try to draw a bit of a semicircle. Mine is some kind of ellipse thing. Ooh. Not quite getting it very high with the leg. That's all right. And then we'll just go forward and back to the middle. And then we just kneel down here. All right, we're not doing the other side yet, but remember which leg you did. I did the left. We're going to go into something completely different. And we're still on our knees, so hopefully your knees are okay. Not feeling this one. We're going to do ball rollouts. So, hands on the ball, body's nice and tall. That rhymed. Hip bones are facing the ball. Okay, so as you're leaning forward, your hips follow the ball. Okay, and just roll it out. So I always say this, but I'll say it one more time. If you're going like this, it's a lovely stretch, but it's not really doing much for your core. So you don't want to be sticking your bum out. Keep it up and tilt your whole body forward from the knees. Like that. Ooh. Maybe you feel a bit shaky when you get to the farthest position. Like this. That's good. That's what you want. That means your muscles are jumping in and saying, what the heck? Why do I have to do this? Because you do. Okay, squeeze your glutes. That'll help you keep your hips pressed forward. We're ready? Just a few more. How many more should we do? I don't know. Depends how many we've already done. I've been talking so much I haven't counted. But I think we're close to about number 8 or 9. Is that correct? So let's do 2 more. 2 more. Here's one, and the last one we are going to hold, and that is coming up right now. Out we go, out we go. Let's hold it here. If you're not shaking, I want you to squeeze your glutes and push a little farther. Oh, hold on, and then roll it in. Good. Okay. Good. All right. We are going to a different kind of, instead of pushing out, we're pulling in, and we're pulling in with our feet. So back yourself up. Don't shoot yourself over the ball. Walk yourself gently over the ball. Like so. Okay, the closer the ball is to your hips, the easier these will be. So choose your level. Okay, I'm going to walk the ball back a little bit more. Ready? And here we go. If these bother your wrists, you can come up onto fists. Maybe that helps. Seems a little more wobbly, but those are the risks we take. Speaking of risky, if you want to do a hike, you can do that. If you are feeling so inclined, it requires a little more balance. So choose your level as always. Okay, 2 more. This is 1, and this is 2. Now you can either walk yourself back on the ball, or you can just go like this and come off it. There you go. Oh, except that we have One more. I'm going to shoot myself over the ball this way. This one, you have your hands on the floor and your forearms. So your hands are like this on the floor, all the way to your forearms. Okay, and we're going to try to push our nose past our hands. Ready? Okay, I saw this in a book by a British person, and it was called Hoover's. And I didn't know that Hoover was what a vacuum cleaner is called. Doi. So make like a vacuum cleaner. And we're going over, past your hands if you can. It's definitely a shoulders and triceps on this one. Go over, past if you can. Trick is you have to get back. So push forward. And again. Nice. Okay. Still going with me? I hope so. I hope so. Again, the farther back your feet are, the harder it's going to be. So choose your levels. I'm just trying it from farther back just to make sure that's true. Yes, it is true. The farther back the ball is, the harder it is. Last one right here. Ready? Last one, nice and slowly and controlledly. And we'll come down and off. There. Okay. You're good? Excellent. We're going to the other side. We're going to do the same thing, starting with the legs, ending with the vacuum cleaner. Okay. Here we go. Did I miss anything? I did not. Out we go to the side, and I'm looking at the clock again. So I think we did about 45 seconds on the other side, so that is what we'll do here too. Out to the side. Try to lift that knee. If you're keeping your knee and your foot in line, it works to show you this way. You know what you're doing anyway. I'm trying to keep my upper body still. Out to the side. Out to the side. That kind of thing. Okay. 10 more seconds. Keep it going. Nice strong core too. You're holding everything nice and strong. Good. Last few seconds. Lift that leg. And that's the last one. So then we change to foot out to the side. Okay. Toes are, sorry. Okay. Toes are out to the side. We're just going to go toes in front, toes in back. Try to arc your leg over. Arc it over. Nice. Keep it going. Don't think I timed these ones on the other side. So we'll just keep on going till we can't go anymore. Or we'll stop shortly before that. How about? Yes. Good idea. Okay. Again, I think you can lean a little bit more with this one. You can try to keep your upper body upright, but if you're leaning on the ball a bit, that's fine too. Okay, up and over. Oh, the arcs are getting smaller. Especially going toward the back. Do you find a difference from going forward versus back? Yeah, it seems more challenging to go this way. So let's go forward and back one more time, and then we will end in the middle, back and middle. Excellent. Alrighty, ball rollouts. You ready? So yeah, these ones too, I should have said you can have your forearms on the ball if you want to start that way. I like to start with my hands for whatever reason, but think about, speaking of that, think about squeezing your glutes as you go forward. Well, you might end up with your forearms on the ball anyway, which is fine. Okay. Feel this in your core. If you don't, push your hips forward more so that you have a straight line from your head to your knees. Okay, out and back in. Out and back in. I think we'll do about 4 more and we will hold the 4th one. So here's 1. Remember to breathe. Inhale here. Maybe exhale here. Exhale at some point. And then inhale again. 3. We're going to hold the last one, which is the very next one. Ready? Out we go. Okay, if you're not shaking, push a little bit farther. Hold it here nice and strong. I'm definitely shaking. Hold, 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 and come on back in. Very nice. Okay, the other kind of pull in, where I'm starting back here because I have to get over the wall. Hands are on the ground, or maybe your fists are on the ground if your wrists bother you. I try not to make too many exercises where you're holding up your weight with your hands or when you're lying over the ball. Not everybody likes lying over the ball with so much pressure on the abdomen. Okay, here the pressure is just on your feet. Ball. Are you pulling in? You can also do it from closer in, right? This kind of thing. This is a little easier. A little bit. Let's see, can you pull in closer? Have the ball above your knees. Yes, you can do that too. And that also takes a bit of the pressure off your hands, I would say. So it's up to you. Okay, this one we are going to go right into hoovers. So can you do that gracefully? Bring yourself down to your forearms, thumbs and index fingers are together. So you're making a little triangle with your fingers and your thumbs. And ready, we are going to push ourselves past our fingers if we can. Feel your triceps with this one? Or is that just me? No, I think it's probably all of us. Push past your hands if you can. Push past. Nice strong core. Push past your hands. And go, go, go. How many more should we do? Let's do 3 after this one. I have to make all the decisions around here, I tell you. 2. Last one's coming up. Right here. And now we gracefully dismount. And roll around. Nice. Okay. Are you a little bit sweaty? Good. I am. Let's get a drink if you like. I don't feel like one quite yet. But we're going to go into standing exercises. Starting with, we have 4 here. Actually, you know what? We have 5 because I just decided this morning that I thought we should do some wall sits or some wall squats. So if you want to get some weights, now would be the time. If you'd rather do it without weights, that's good too. But my weights were sitting right there. So I got them. Okay. Oh, there we go. So your ball is in your lower back. Okay, feet are about shoulder width apart. We're going to keep our knees behind our toes and sit down into it. Let's just do a practice one because we haven't done these in so long. Sit down into it. Okay, now we're going to add a front raise. As we sit down, we lift up. Sit down, lift up. How's that? Good. Push into your heels to come up. Sit down and up. Good. Just up to shoulder height with your weights. Or you're no weights. Lift your arms up to shoulder height. Let's do a few more. How about 3? Well, I was going to say 4 more. 3 more now. Last 2. And last 1. Down and up. Yes. That was my shoulder going. I think that's enough of those. That's all right. Okay. So we are going to go into, make sure my weights are out of the way. Don't need them right now, but we'll come back to weights. Right now we're going to do a single leg deadlift. You can also do it as a kickstand deadlift or 2-legged deadlift. Okay, a little bit of a bend in your knees, but not much. And we're going, and I'm going to try it on one. So 1 foot. We're just keeping the ball close to our legs, dipping down and coming up. The old dipping bird kind of exercise. Push down. Look how you can get your balance with the ball on the ground. And push up through your heel to stand up. Keep your chin above your heart. Okay, so nice flat back. A little bend in your knee, but not much. Push up off the floor with your heel. And up. Good. Down again. And up. Hey, how's that balance working for you? I really wish I had counted. I'm going to say this is number 9. Am I close? Let's do 3 more to make it my 12. Someone's 12. 2, and last one coming up. Push up through your heel when you're coming up, which is right now. Good. All right, shake out that leg. Should we do the other side? Or should we do the whole thing? Let's do the whole thing. Okay, I did it on my right leg. If you did two legs, it's easy to remember. Okay, we're going into a side lunge and a ball. Not sure if I can do this. Yes, I can. Whew, good thing I'm sure. So hopefully you have enough ceiling space to go up and over. We're going to step out. We also did a version of these last week. Out to the side. Okay, and just sit down into this leg. Make sure you're bending this knee. You're not just going like this. You're sitting into it. So you feel it here, feel it here. Okay, and then we come back into the center and go over to the other side. Okay, so let's do it. Make sure you have enough room. And over we go. Take that ball up and over. You want to make it more of an upper body workout. Push down with your hand. Not a workout, an exercise. Push down with your top hand. Whoops. Slippery ball. Push down. Up and over. Wait, this ball's going to go shooting right into the something. It's all right. I have more. Around and down. Around and push down. Make it an active push down. Make it an active sit down into that leg. Good. Push your hips back. Sit down. Good. How many more? Well, this one. And then two more. Here's one. Around. Woo! And two. The ball wanted to end before I did. Okay. Reverse lunge and overhead lift. Right. We're going to alternate legs for this one, so we're just stepping back, squeezing the ball. We have to get a less slippery ball. That's crazy. Squeeze it at the top, okay? Ready? Good. Let's step back, lift the ball and squeeze. Okay, press your hands together. Squeeze. Press and squeeze. You can make the lunge as small or as big as you like. I usually go for somewhere in between. Okay, squeeze at the top of the move though. Feel it in those shoulders. Actually, I should say too, when you're squeezing, keep going please. So you're squeezing at the top. Think about keeping your shoulders down, away from your ears, shoulder blades together. Let's just do two more. Here's one. Woo, squeeze. I think the ball is taking control of this workout. Goodness. Shooting me all over. Okay, last one, squat and swing. So, wide feet, where you're going, up and down, up. Again, if you want to feel this more in your arms and shoulders, squeeze the ball, either down or up, or both times. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Choose what you'd like to do. But it's a nice wide squat. Okay, and you're pushing up through your heels. Press here. Press here. Is this where I say, I can't believe a ball filled with air can feel heavy? But it can. Squeeze at the top and down. And up. Two more. Squeeze. One. And last one. And up. Squeeze. Okay. Put your ball down for a sec. Give your arms a little shake out. Or is that just me? Woo! We're going to go back into the same thing. We're going to do wall squats. Yes, wall squats. Yeah. With a front raise or biceps. Bicep curls if you like. Whichever you like. That's awkward. Okay. Get all that equipment set up. The ball is kind of in your lower back. Feet are out a little bit ahead, maybe a little more than shoulder width apart. And we are going down and up. Like this. I think I'm going to have to switch to bicep curls. 30, maybe I'll alternate. Or just up to shoulder height if you are doing front raises. 5. Couple of these. Sit down. 8. I am counting. And 9, 3 more. 1. Maybe you're doing all front raises. Good. Maybe you're doing all biceps. Also good. The last one. Goodness. Let's just hold it down for a second here. Hold it down. You can do some bicep curls if you want to. How's the bend in your knees? Fairly bent? Can you go any lower? And still get back up? Let's get back up right now. Ready? Up we go. Good. Okay. Put your weights aside. Ball is coming down. We're going to do those 4 exercises that we just did. Starting with deadlift on. If you were doing one leg, it's time to do the other leg. And remember, you can do this as a kickstand kind of one. Have your back foot holding and, helping out with balance. Or you can have 2 feet on the ground. And we're doing it like this. Then, if you're doing it on 2 feet, really think about pushing up through your heels. So please keep going so you can feel it in your hamstrings here, maybe in your glutes as well. Okay. So 1 leg, 2 legs, or 1.5, which is that kickstand one. Okay, so just bending over, nice flat back. Squeeze the ball at the bottom if you like. Pull up. And down. And up. Nice strong core. So whoops. As you keep your back flat. I was going to do that anyway. I just felt like it. Okay, maybe I'll show you the double leg version. Can't fall from that one, can I? I don't know. Maybe I can. All right, 1 more on 1 leg. Wait, 1 more now. Because down is where we're starting our count. Oh my goodness. Phew, done. Let's go into our side lunge plus the whoop-de-doo. Again, hopefully you have enough room. If you don't, just shove the ball sideways and take it down to the floor. Okay, I'm starting on the other side now. I know. It's crazy. Push down with your top hand here. Push down. Up and over. Push down. Good. This is why we did those warm-ups. So we'd be ready for these. And up and over. Push down with your top hand. Bottom hand can push back too. And around. I'm getting dizzy watching this green bouncing ball. Of course you're not. You're too focused on your own exercise here. Go, go, go. 2 more on each side. Here we go. Here's 1 on that side. 1 on this side. Last 2. 1 and 2. Back to the center. Good. Okay. What do we have? Reverse lunge and overhead lift. So, remember, if you want, you can squeeze the ball at the top of the move. Okay. Make sure you have ample room. Step it back, squeeze. Step back, squeeze at the top. And again. Keep it going. Here's number 7. I always tell when I'm counting because I don't talk so much. 10. Should we do 16? Okay, let's do it. We need 6 more than 5 more. 1, 2, squeeze. Keep those shoulder blades down and your shoulders away from your ears. Last 2. 1 and last 1. Good. Okay. Oh, I'm working up a sweat. Are you? Good. Good, good. I always think a ball class is more gentle, but I think it's a good workout still. Okay, ready? A gentle workout is good too. All right, squeeze the ball here and here. Squeeze, sit down into it. Up, down. So a few of these, and then we're gonna move on to some different exercises. And I happened to glance at the clock when I was doing those deadlifts, while I was falling over. And I saw it was already past 9:30. What the heck? Goes by fast. I think. I hope it does for you too. Means you're having fun. Squeeze at the top, squeeze at the bottom. Okay, this will be our last one. Squeeze here, and come on up. Alrighty, woo, that was a challenge well. Okay, I'm gonna get a quick drink. How about you? Okay, good idea. Let's all do that. Oops, oops. Still here. So the next few exercises are going to be, what are they going to be? We'll be lying on the floor. Yeah, and then sitting on the ball. So if you want to, again, put your mat out, you can do that. I think I will just so my ball doesn't shoot out or something on this floor. So, get my giant mat going. This big guy. And so, yes, we're going to be actually on our backs with our heels on the ball, right? Yes. So, everybody's favorite, the hamstring pull-ins. You love them. Okay. They can be tough, but that's what we're here for. Working. So, here's what we do. We're lying on the floor. I can't see the screen at all, so you can see me. I'm sure you can. Feet are on the ball, knees are bent, and they're going to stay bent even as you squeeze your glutes. Oh, sorry. Push your back into the floor first, so get that nice internal brace going, then squeeze your glutes. Lift up, pull in. Okay, so your knees stay bent for a lot of it. You're not going like this. Okay, you're just pushing out a bit, pulling in, out, and in. Did you jump in with me, or should I start again? Okay, I'll start again. Ready? Back into the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up your hips. And pull in, push out. You can come down in between if you want to. If you don't feel this much in your hamstrings, here some people feel it in their calves. Maybe if you feel it in your calves, you can put your whole foot on more. Does that make any difference? I don't know. I was going to say, though, if you don't feel it at all, try the single leg version. Oh! Try it on the other side if you did one leg. Okay, do the other one. Okay? Or keep going with these. Actually, don't keep going anymore. Let's come down. Let's come down. Yes. We're going to take from there. We're still lying down. We've got our feet, 3/4 of the way up the ball. Heels are pressed into the sides. And we're just going to turn the ball side to side. Turn the ball. The rest of you staying nice, still on the ground. If you want to make it harder, get yourself in that same position you were just in, where we press our belly and backbone into the floor, lower back, squeeze our glutes, lift up, and then turn. You might feel this more. I think you will feel this more if you lift up, but you don't need to. You can do it from the floor too. Just press your heels into the ball, feeling the adductors. Right? Is that where you feel it? Probably. Based on my own experience. Okay, and then just bring the ball in to you. Okay, so next exercise, we're setting up. Speaking of ball, I have this ball of hair. There we go. Okay, so the ball's sitting on your stomach. Feet are on the floor, and we are going to roll the ball up our legs. When we get to the top here, let's press in. Okay, so we're pressing lower back into the floor, hands and feet into the ball. Okay, a little bit of a hold, and then roll it back down. Okay, relax. Now press your back into the floor. Roll the ball up. Press everything together. Hold, hold, hold. And then roll it down. Okay, up again. Here we go. Hold on. Press in, press in. And then roll down. Okay, and up again. Hold it here. Press in with your hands and feet. And your lower back's pressing into the floor too, right? Yes. Good. And roll down. 2 more, please. Here we go. Up. Hold it here. And roll it down. 1 more time. This is the last one. Press and hold. Good. Okay. And then roll it down for a second, only to go back up again, because we're going to do that version of dead bug. Okay, so 1 hand, 1 foot, holding onto the ball, the other hand and foot coming toward the floor. So if you find that your lower back is arching when you lower your leg, bend your knee, okay? So don't put too much pressure on your lower back. Okay, you can bend your knee, or you can lower it not as far. Okay, it's up to you. Your level, your workout, your back. So don't injure it. Okay, it helps if you're holding everything nice and strong in your core, trying to keep your lower back pressed into the floor. Get those deep abdominals doing their job of holding you together. All right, have we had enough of these? We'll have to make it an even number, so one more. Ta-da, okay. And then, let me check the time because I'm not sure. Oh, we've got so much time. Isn't that great? We can do another set. Well, and just to shake things up, I'm gonna go from the other side. I know, crazy. So, I think you remember what we started with. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. No, did not. Okay. So, heels are on the ball. We're going to pull in. Again, if you don't feel these when your hips are up, then try one leg. But I suspect you feel them. I don't know, maybe not. Okay, back in. Glutes are squeezed. That'll help you roll your hips up. And then we just go in and out. In and out. Remember, we're breathing here. Push your heels into the ball. I'm trying to think what to recommend if you feel them in your calves too much. Does it help if you press your heels into the ball more? I don't know. Let's keep it going anyway. Rolling. 5 more seconds. Okay, sounds good. Because I can see the clock now, and that's our last one. And then come on down. Let's bring our heels to either side of the top of the ball. Okay, you can also hold this way if you like. I find that puts weird pressure on my knees, so that's why I hold this way. So you choose what you like, and you can also choose your level. So if you want to do this one, just pressing your heels in and turning, that's great. If you want to lift up, also great. But make sure you're setting that brace first, okay? Internal brace. Hold it. These are my deep abdominals, transverse abdominis. That's why I always do that. In case you thought I was going to eat a giant sandwich, no. Okay, right. Anyway, got everything braced, and let's turn to the side. One side, other side. See how far you can tip. The farther you go, the more you're going to feel it in your adductors, probably. Right? These muscles that where you feel it. If not, press those heels in a little bit more so you can feel it. Okay? Or you can do it with your hips and your bum on the ground. Okay? Side to side and then back to the center. Good. Okay. Let's bring the ball to our stomach. Okay, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, and we're going to roll the ball up our legs. And when we get to the top, press in, press your back into the floor, and roll down. Okay, up again, press in. I think it helps if you exhale at the very top here. You can really get your back pressed into the floor, your hands and feet working, arms and legs, and roll it down. Okay? Isometric hold, but everything's working, even though it looks like I'm just lying around here. I'm actually working, and so are you. Good for you. Push in. Let's do 2 more, and the last one we're going to hold a little bit longer. Here's one, second last one. Right, that's not the one we're holding. This one is. Ready? So exhale. Hold everything together. Push your shoelaces into the ball, palms of your hands in, back is pushing into the floor, all the way up to your shoulders. Is that right? Good. Okay, and release. Good. All right, dead bug. So for this one, we're starting here. You can do opposite arm and leg, or same side arm and leg, whatever you like, or you can switch it up as you go. Remember that we are trying to protect our lower back, so you can either bend your knee if you need to, okay, or don't lower your leg quite as far. Okay, protect your lower back, but build it, get it nice and strong by working on the front as well. Okay, they're all related, as you might have guessed. Okay, I'm switching to opposite arm and leg. That's more of a brain thing than a change the exercise thing. Just forces me to think, oh yay. Last one. Down and roll the ball down. And then put it to the side and you can come up to sitting. We have just enough time, I think, to do a few sitting on the ball with weights exercises. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go get our weights. Have a seat on the ball when you're ready. If you need to fix your hair, just take the time. Okay, thanks. Thanks for your permission. Right. You're ready? Good. We are going to sit on the ball. And we've done this lots, but in case you feel like you want to put your weights down first to try out this position, then please do. Otherwise, you have your weights here. Okay, so heels are pressing into the floor. Trying to get your hips up because they're going to want to go sagging down the first chance they get. So squeeze those glutes. Press your heels into the floor, and then we'll walk back up. I'm going to grab my weights on this little trip. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I might need to be farther from the wall. So just move over because we do have some side-to-side ones. Are you ready? You're going to walk it out. So keep your weights in close for this one, please, as you're walking out. Walk out. The ball is supporting your head, your neck, your upper back. Okay, let's just go like this, pressing up and up. Okay, so arms are working. You're pressing up toward the ceiling. Check your feet. Are your heels pressing into the floor? Okay, are your feet really far apart? If they are, that means good. You've got a nice stable base of support. Okay, squeeze your glutes to keep your hips up. And keep pushing up. Push up. And up. Okay, and let's just do a few more. Okay, and then we will roll back in so that the ball is kind of in our lower back, and then we're going to do this thing, this crunch and punch kind of thing. So reach across your body as you sit up a little bit and press your lower back into the ball. Punch across, sit up. Last two. And then we're going to do another upper body exercise, which is walking out. Same position here. Heels are pressing into the floor. Trying to keep your hips up. We'll go up here. This is where I had to make sure I was far enough from the wall. And we're going one side at a time. But make sure, please, that you can see this weight out of the corner of your eye. Okay, don't dip your arm too low. Should still be able to look up at the ceiling or the sky or wherever you are and see that weight out of the corner of your eye, even though it's going out to the side. Okay, out to the side. One at a time. Check your hips. I had to check mine too. Press your heels into the ground. Squeeze your glutes. Keep your hips nice and strong. Okay, out to the side. Doing one side at a time so that we really have to force ourselves to keep our balance. Let's try both arms at the same time. Then you're nice and stable because you're equally weighted one side and the other. But if you do one at a time, pulls you a little more. Okay. There we go. I'm sure there's a physics lesson in there somewhere. I'll ask my husband. He's a physics guy. Loves physics. Also, yeah. Anyway, let's go across as you sit up. Across as you sit up. If the weights are too heavy, you put them down and you go like this. Punch. Punch. Whoa, I feel light as a feather. Couple more of these and then we're going to grab our weights again, and you know the drill. We're going to walk out. Okay, ball is supporting your head and neck, upper back, and we are going to do this one. Skull crushers. So just bending your elbows, so that your weights go behind your head, and then straighten your arms again. Bend at the elbows, straighten your arms. Check your lower body stance. How is it feeling? Are you pressing into your heels still? Good. Up and down. Up and down. Okay. Feeling triceps, feeling glutes. Good. 2 more, please. 1, and this will be our last one here. And then we're going to walk up, just so the ball is in our lower back, and press across. Sit back, sit up to punch across. There you go. Across every time. 2 more. 1 more each side. 1 and 2. And then come up to sitting on the ball. How are you feeling? We should check the time. I think we have time to do 1 more very short set. So we'll just do 8 of each. We'll do, what did we do? Presses. Then we did these. And then we did overhead. So, good. 8 of each. And then we will move into stretching. Okay. So, we're walking ourselves out again. Okay. This position again. We're doing 8 shoulder presses. So, up we go. 1, 2. Press your heels into the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6. Last 2. And 1. Walk yourself up a little bit. And after you get sturdy here on the floor, push across. We might as well do 8 of these as well. Here's 3 already. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. Good. Okay, weights are in close as you walk your feet out. Get yourself set up. Weights come up. Let's do 1 and 2. I didn't count that as 1. 3, 4. We're already halfway there. 5, 6. Let's do the last 2 with both arms. Out. Check your hips. Out and in. Bring your weights down. Walk yourself up. Put your weights down if you like to punch across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Okay, and last 2 exercises here because we have 1 more of these after our triceps. Then we will have finished. Ready? Arms are straight up. They're going backward. Backward. Bend those elbows for 2. Check that your hips or your heels are pressing into the floor. Okay. Squeeze your glutes. I think this is 5. Last 2 or 3. And I gotta do 3 because I'm gonna cheat you of 1. And then we're coming back in. Very last ones. 8 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting there. 5, 6. Last 2. 7 and 8. Woohoo! Come on up to sitting. I think I'm shooting out of the frame here, so I'm just going to move back to the center. Excellent. How was that? Felt good? Yeah? Excellent. Good, good, good. Let's go into some stretching. So, yes, the first one we're going to do is, oops, come here, ball. You're still involved. You can either lie back over the ball like this. This doesn't look relaxing, but gotta have options, right? So you can just, where do my feet go? Okay, you can do this if you like, or you can do sitting on the ball and doing, guess which one I prefer? The one I'm showing you. Just because it feels like a full body stretch. But if you're not feeling the love on that one, oh yeah, that's why I did it wrong, because my feet should be out front, right? And you can just lie over the ball. Fly over the ball. And if you feel so inclined, you incline yourself. Okay, and if you don't want that much of a stretch, you're not feeling that, you can be right here. Take your arms out to the sides. Right? Okay. Very nice. Okay, from there, let's do the opposite one, where we're getting that nice feeling of traction in our back. So we just lie over the ball. Okay, you shouldn't have much pressure on your hands or your feet. You're just trying to drape yourself over the ball so that you feel kind of equally stretched from the top and the bottom. So you feel maybe a little stretch in your lower back. Feels kind of nice. Stretch it out. Okay, and then we're going to roll off so that the ball is in front of us. And we'll do that, well, let's do a kind of child's pose first. where we are sitting back onto our heels and just pushing our arms forward. If you prefer, you can do this with your hands on the floor. I'm just doing it with the ball because there's the ball today. So push it forward if you like. Okay, maybe roll the ball to one side and push your hips to the opposite heel so that you feel a stretch along one side of your body. I'm going to go the other way and then feel it all along here. Okay, so sit into your hips. Sit your hips into your heels and then roll the ball to one side. The hips go over to the opposite heel. Okay, do you feel that? I hope so. Good. And then come on up. Let's do that one where we go underneath with our palm facing up. I don't know if I should show you. No, the ball will be in the way. So one hand on the ball, kneeling on your knees. Press your arm underneath, and then you're trying to get your shoulder toward the ground. Shoulder toward the ground. Push that hand away. And then come on up. And do the same thing on the other side. I'll turn this way so I don't have my back to you. Slide that hand under. And then just try to press your back of your hand into the floor. Palm is up. Shoulders coming toward the floor. Maybe yours is touching. Alrighty. Feeling good? Excellent. Let's come up to sitting on the ball. We didn't even do a plank on the ball. It just made me think because I was going to suggest if you want more stability, you can stuff your ball into a corner. But no, that feels, I don't know. Didn't feel good. So I'm going to do this one. Okay, so toes are up. Legs are straight. We're sitting nice and tall on the ball. Maybe you're sitting a little bit forward on the ball. Okay, so not right in the center. Lift yourself up. Nice high chest and then lean forward. Hinge forward. So you're keeping a nice flat back. Okay, head is maybe higher than chest still. If you feel this more in your lower back than in your legs, as I do, tip your toes toward you more and maybe try to increase the stretch in the back of your legs. Just inhale and come up too. In between, exhale as you hinge forward. Toes are trying to come up towards you. Dorsiflexion in your feet. Okay. And then up. Let's do one more. One more, down and up. Okay, the next one requires a little bit of balance. So this is where I was thinking you'd have your ball stuffed into a corner, or you can do it on the floor. But it's the figure 4 stretch. Lift this up the way. Okay, so ankle on knee. A loud ball. Okay, ankle on knee, sitting nice and straight and tall. And then you just hinge forward. Feel that in your glutes? Yeah? I can't help feeling that I've done something wrong. I've got sent to the corner. So we are trying to keep a nice flat back. Inhale, exhale. Feel the glutes? Yeah, side of the leg maybe, or the muscles along the side of the leg. Okay, and then come on up. And let's switch legs. Okay, so same thing, ankle on knee. I just want to see how tippy it is without the ball. It is considerably more tippy if you don't have your ball against a wall or in a corner or something. So have your hands like this. You can do whatever you like. You can be on your back doing this one. We've done this one lots, the figure 4 lying down, right? So, but again, since we have the ball today, we are using it for stretching too. Come on, up in between. Inhale, chest is high, hinge forward. And very nice. Okay, and then come on up. Right, let's do. I wear this watch so that I can really keep an eye on the time because I'm never sure if these clocks on the wall are exactly right, but I see we have a little more time. So let's come into, not much. Let's go into this half kneel. Push the ball away, push the ball away. Okay, maybe feel it in your hip flexors here. If you want to have your knee off the ground, you can do that. Push it away. And then pull it toward you. Okay, yes, I see my watch now says 10. So push the ball away. Okay, so pull it in again. Good. Okay, I think we're going to have to wrap it up pretty soon, very soon, but I'll just tell you that. So yes, all this week, the next 2 workouts anyway, are going to be ball workouts. They'll be very similar, if not exactly the same. Might add a few or subtract a few, we'll see. Okay, and then let's do triceps on the other side. Up, down, press down. Arms behind your head now. Okay, good. Well, I hope you feel good after that one. That was kind of fun to do a ball class. It had been a while, about a month. So, yes, thank you for joining me. And that's all there is. We'll see you in a couple of days. Hopefully we'll see you out and about in between. Okay, take care. Bye. Thanks.